Have you ever wondered about the hidden secrets of the Middle East, specifically Kuwait? This tiny nation, nestled at the edge of the Arabian Peninsula, holds a multitude of fascinating tales waiting to be told. From its humble beginnings to its rise as a significant player on the global stage, its journey is as captivating as it is inspiring. In the next several minutes, we will embark on a chronological exploration of Kuwait, delving into its rich history, vibrant culture, thriving economy, and more. We will walk through the sands of time, from its birth as a nation to its current modern-day standing, revealing the intriguing stories that have shaped its unique identity. Each chapter of Kuwait's saga is filled with intriguing characters, dramatic events, and surprising twists that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's a journey that promises to both enlighten and entertain. So, are you ready to uncover the secrets of Kuwait? Stay with us. Kuwait, a land of ancient history, dates back to the 3rd millennium BC. Nestled at the edge of the Arabian Peninsula, this small but significant nation has been a hub of civilization and commerce for thousands of years. Its story begins with the Canaanites, the earliest known inhabitants who established their foothold in this desert oasis. They were followed by the Mesopotamians, who recognized the strategic importance of Kuwait's location between the Arabian Desert and the Persian Gulf. As centuries passed, Kuwait grew into a bustling port city. It became an essential waypoint on the ancient trade routes that crisscrossed the Arabian Peninsula, connecting the vibrant markets of the Mediterranean to the rich spice lands of the East. The founding of Kuwait is traditionally attributed to the Bani Utbah tribe, who arrived in the 18th century. They established a small fortress, or Kut, which gave the country its name. This was a turning point in Kuwait's history, setting the stage for its rise as a prosperous trading port and eventually a sovereign nation. Kuwait's strategic location, its wealth of natural resources, and the determination of its people have shaped its destiny, allowing it to weather countless challenges and emerge stronger with each passing era. This was just the beginning of Kuwait's fascinating journey. Did you know that Kuwait was once the center of the pearl industry in the Gulf? Let's take a step back in time, to a period when the shimmering pearls of the Arabian Gulf were the lifeblood of Kuwait. The pearling era, which spanned from the early 18th to the late 19th century, was an epoch that significantly impacted the economy and culture of Kuwait. The Arabian Gulf was renowned for its natural pearl banks, and Kuwait, strategically positioned at the heart of the Gulf, was the epicenter of the pearling industry. The sea was generous, and the Kuwaitis, with their indomitable spirit, braved the tumultuous waters to dive deep into the seabed in search of the elusive pearls. These pearls were not just mere objects of beauty, they were the currency that fueled the economy, the source that provided livelihoods to thousands. They were the symbol of prosperity and wealth, and a testament to Kuwait's economic strength. They were traded far and wide, from the bustling markets of India to the opulent courts of Europe. The pearling industry was more than just an economic engine, it was a way of life that sculpted the culture and traditions of Kuwait. The songs sung by the pearl divers as they embarked on their perilous journeys, the tales of their bravery and resilience, the social structures built around the industry, all these formed a rich tapestry that is woven into the fabric of Kuwait society. But every era has its sunset. With the advent of cultured pearls in the early 20th century, the natural pearl industry began to decline. Yet the legacy of the pearling era lives on. It echoes in the music, the folklore, and the architecture of Kuwait. It's reflected in the resilience and entrepreneurial spirit of the Kuwaiti people. The pearling era was indeed a shining period in Kuwait's history. It was a time when the small nation stood tall, bolstered by the bounty of the sea and the courage of its people. It was a time when the luster of Kuwait's pearls illuminated its path, setting the stage for the prosperity that was to come. Imagine a world where oil wasn't just a necessity, but a treasure trove. Such was the world of Kuwait when in the early 20th century the black gold was discovered beneath its desert sands. The story begins in the year 1938 with the establishment of the Kuwait Oil Company, a joint venture between the British Petroleum Company and Gulf Oil Corporation. The discovery of oil, a pivotal moment in Kuwait's history, was like finding a genie in a bottle. Its impact was immediate and profound, catapulting a modest nation into an economic powerhouse. For Kuwait, oil wasn't merely a resource, it was an opportunity. an opportunity to transform itself from a small Persian Gulf sheikhdom into a major player on the global stage. The country's economy, once reliant on pearl diving, shifted gears almost overnight, becoming one of the world's largest oil exporters. This transformation was not only significant for Kuwait, but also had far-reaching implications for the global oil market. The nation's vast oil reserves influenced the dynamics of the global energy sector, and Kuwait emerged as a key player. Its influence grew so much so that when it sneezed, the world's oil market caught a cold. But the oil boom was not without challenges. It brought with it a wave of modernization, cultural shifts, and socio-economic changes. Kuwait had to navigate through these changes while preserving its rich cultural heritage and maintaining social harmony. In the face of these challenges, Kuwait showed remarkable resilience. It used its newfound wealth to invest in infrastructure, healthcare, education, and other social sectors, improving the quality of life for its people. It also played a pivotal role in the formation of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, ensuring a fair and stable price for oil-producing nations. The discovery of oil was a game-changer for Kuwait. It propelled the country into an era of unprecedented prosperity and growth. It was the dawn of a new age, an age where Kuwait transformed from a small desert kingdom into a global economic force. The oil boom was a turning point that changed Kuwait's destiny forever. What does a nation do when it has one of the richest economies in the world? A question we might well ask of modern-day Kuwait. With its oil reserves fueling an economic boom, the nation has evolved into a beacon of progress and prosperity in the Middle East. Kuwait's economy, built on the back of black gold, has diversified into various sectors. Today, it's not just oil that's driving the nation's wealth. Investment in finance, real estate, and technology sectors have propelled Kuwait into the future, creating a robust and dynamic economy that is ever growing. But the wealth of Kuwait is not just material. A vibrant culture thrives within its borders. From its music, deeply rooted in Bedouin traditions, to its literature, which is gaining international recognition, Kuwait's cultural landscape is as rich as its oil fields. Society in Kuwait is a blend of tradition and modernity. While the country maintains its Islamic roots and Bedouin customs, it also embraces the advancements of the 21st century. Women in Kuwait have made significant strides, holding positions of power in government and leading in business sectors. The nation's accomplishments extend to the fields of education and healthcare too. Kuwait boasts one of the highest literacy rates in the Arab world, and its healthcare system is renowned for its high standards and modern facilities. Indeed, Kuwait is a testament to the power of progress and prosperity. So, what have we uncovered about Kuwait? We've journeyed through the sands of time, from Kuwait's ancient history, where it stood as a beacon of trade and commerce, to the Pearl era, when its precious gems were sought after far and wide. We've seen how Kuwait, a nation barely the size of New Jersey, became a financial powerhouse during the oil boom. Its oil reserves, the sixth largest in the world, brought unprecedented wealth and development. We've witnessed how this desert land transformed into a modern metropolis, with its skyline punctuated by innovative architecture and cutting-edge technology. But it's not just about the glitz and glamour. We've also discovered the warmth of its people, the richness of its culture, and the resilience it has shown in the face of adversity. The spirit of Kuwait, embedded in its past and present, is what truly sets it apart. Kuwait, a small nation with a grand history, continues to fascinate us all.